1/15 of students rely on school-funded food during the academic year. Almost 1 of 4 public school students in the United States came from an immigrant household in 2015. In 2015, nearly 10% of all students in the U.S. were classified as English language learners. Many immigrants face discrimination and racism in the form of segregation and hostile attitudes at their schools. To help, simply help new immigrant students feel welcome not only in the class, but also in extracurricular activities and in the community that would help support immigrant families as well as the school community.
Just here at the Center Foundation, about how many immigrants do you think you've worked with around the high school age?
High school age, I would say maybe around 60, 65. Most of the kids that I'm working with are middle school age that are going into high school the following year. So most of the group that I'm working with right now are going to be in high school next year. But over the last 2 years, probably at 60, 65.
Do you notice if newer immigrants struggle into our culture, being accepted in the society over here, making friends, etc.?
I do see that, that the struggle between their own culture and trying to fit in. They start to dress a little bit more like people they see around this Rexner, Conner Rexner, or they either don't want to dress at all like them, and they only hang out with their friends, their own culture or group of people.
Do you see new immigrants merge with other locals with different backgrounds, or do you mostly see them stay within their ethnic backgrounds?
So when I first started here, you would only see the group I mainly work with is Karen. I would only see the Karen youth among each other. But now, as time's gone on, you see them more and more integrated with other cultures and racial backgrounds. So getting more diverse.
On average, how many new immigrants do you think, from what you've seen, fall into drugs, alcohol, etc., and could possibly be drop out of high school? You can just give me a percentage.
To be honest, with the group I'm working with, I don't see it a lot. I can only, from my experience, I've only seen one of my youth out of the 65 high school age that I've seen that had a problem with drugs or any substance. But most of them are pretty good about either trying to do sports or doing well in school. I know that maybe they're not the ones using it, but their parents are. From experience talking with a lot of the Karen, their fathers or some family member either drinks a lot or does drugs, but from speaking with them, they tell me I want to try and stay as far away from that because I know what it does to my family. You know? So,
that's good. As a percentage, how many do you think rely on school meals for food?
I think all of them. They come here to Conway to get meals as well. We offer 7 days a week. We do free meal, hot or cold, and even when they're not here for soccer, they either come here walking from their home and to get meals here. So I'm assuming a lot of them get meals from schools. I would say about 95% of them will need school lunches too.
What do you think people can do to help their transition from them coming from their old home to their new home?
Can you ask the question again?
Like, how do you think people can help them in their transition from leaving their family or whatever, their home and what they know there, and like building a new home here?
It's a good question. I think first of all, building community, and that's something that we do here at Conway Rexon, where we first of all, we don't try and push them, say, hey, you need to mix with other groups. First, you need to feel comfortable within the new society you arrive in, and then after that, as they become more comfortable, they can expand out, and with a little bit of guidance from people that are supporting them, they can venture out and do their own things. But I would say first, making them feel that they have a community behind them that they can fall back in.
That being said, do you know of, or can you think of like counseling options for them when they come here?
I don't really know many counseling options that I would refer them to. Apart from, we have a youth center right across from Conway Rexon, but I haven't had a chance to dive into finding more resources for them apart from what we offer.